welcome to a Southeastern Conference matchup we have been waiting for. Florida versus LSU. The Gators and the Tigers have produced matchups that feature upsets, trickery, and some memorable moments. Welcome to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and LSU's Death Valley, home of the Bayou Bengals. As we'll see a top 5 team in this conference, the Florida Gators, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over. And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He stopped him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. The pass rush closing in. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Over the middle, it's Jackson. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. Solid driver to start the game. Now a 3rd down opportunity in the red zone. Try and muscle for the first down. You make the stop, but that deems enough to set him up first down at the 14.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to 3rd down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
The Gators will line up on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Lagway. Looks left and finds his target there. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking for a receiver. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. He hands it to the back. He's brought down, but good for a 1st and goal at the 4.
That's a good, hard, tough running there to get that first down to keep this drive alive. Early in this game, The offense really asserting themselves. They're not thinking about a field goal. They're trying to put this ball in the end zone.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Florida.
But the defense, to me, looked like they may have had a bust. So much focus on the perimeter, worried about the receivers. They lost focus on the tight end. He's wide open. An easy read for this quarterback for the touchdown.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Handoff here from the shotgun. Look out, room to run here. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Can he get there on the ground? Spins away from defenders. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. On first down, it's play action. Nice grab. It's sharp. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Caught in the backfield. It's Brown. Looks like LSU has the first down. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills and some are two-a-days. Everything is focused on
Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
Using his legs, it's Durham. He's got room to run. Breaks into the clear. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
How about that? You get all these yards on the ground, and yet you're still short of the first down marker. I don't know if I've ever seen this. Obviously, I think they called this play just to keep it safe, avoid the interception, set up for a punt. So mission accomplished there. But what a bummer that you get a big chunk of yards like that and still no first down.
First down here for this offense. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to throw. It's Nussmeier. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, LSU.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
The turn begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Looking to pass here. incomplete. A little first down trickery doesn't work that time.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage, but, man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
Looking to pass here on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, maybe in the second half.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. The Gators will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Trying for a fourth down completion. He's looking deep here. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. He could go. Crosses the 10. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Wow, what a play by this defense that come up with the interception and a big return. They almost take it to the house. But you got to give the quarterback some credit. Yeah, he threw a pick, but he didn't give up on the play and hang his head. Instead, he makes the tackle to prevent the defense from scoring.
And it's incomplete. He was looking for the end zone.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
Okay, now it's second and goal from the 1. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
Goal line formation for the defense. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Trying to throw for it on third and goal. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Big play for both teams. Can the offense punch it in? Fourth and goal from the 2. To the air. It's Nussmeier. Looking for 6. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down, looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
It's a run. Running back's got it. And they stop him short. He avoids the safety, but it won't help much with breathing room down there. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Backed up at the 1. He's going to throw it. Makes the catch. It's Jackson. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. He makes the grab. And the game will pick up the first down. Tackled at the 22.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm.
He's in the clear. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there, the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down. Boy, a nice first down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Damian Pierce more recently.
Now here he goes. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
It's a quarterback keeper. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. And the Gators come to the line in the hurry-up. Scanning the field. It's Lagway. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris, is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass, and blew up the play.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. Just standing there, gets hit again.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field on that 3rd down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. Now it's 4th down and long.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. So here they come on 4th and long. Giving up that sack earlier has made this a huge challenge. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch it? Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He lost the ball. It's a wild scramble. It's grabbed by the kicking team.
Another example of taking care of the football and how big of a deal this is. Usually it's running backs in practice that are working overtime on ball security. But after this, next week, this returner might be in those drills too. Can't be trusted to return it when you can't hold on to the football.
How about the big nose tackle? Known as a run stopper, but he gets to the quarterback that time.
Yeah, usually the big man is off the field when it comes to rushing the quarterback. You know, like you said, Chris, this guy's usually known for just eating up blocks, but the big man there shows he's got enough twitch to...
And it's caught! Touchdown, LSU!
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Lagway. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
Well, you wonder if the receiver adjusted his route to get closer to that first down line. Whatever he did, it works. Move the sticks.
The short hands. It's Jackson. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. The Gators come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first step.
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. Offense getting set. It's second down.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his third interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to
escapes the pocket but cannot make a play, and they sack him. So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. They're going to throw it on third and very long. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Breaks into the open. Inside the 40. Past the 20. Past the touchdown, LSU. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms, and he takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
They convert the PATs, so the lead is now 21. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Back to pass. It's Lagway. He escapes the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. Who's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
The misfire in first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 46. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. Breaks into the clear. They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. First down and 10. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Good job dealing with the footing. PAT is good. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Back to throw. It's Lagway. Leans back and chucks it deep. The downfield pass is caught, but he couldn't get a foot down. Ruled incomplete. What's the play call here on second down for this offense?
Well, it's an incompletion here. but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. Got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
The sure hands. It's Jackson. Breaking tackles and going. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
That's a big first down for this offense, and it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense, so they need points right here.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Brings up second down.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change.
He's going for a big play downfield. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work.
And he finds his target. He has the first. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going. The Gators come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. Big missed opportunity for an interception. Sets up 3rd down. This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play. 4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Quarterback drops back. The pocket breaking down. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
Well, this first half has been a disaster for this offense, but this touchdown is big. Hopefully it can build some momentum for them when they come back out for the second half.
And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is good. They cut into the lead. It's 35-14.
That makes the score LSU 35, 14.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking to set up a screen pass here. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Oh, and he throws it back. Grab near the sticks. It's Hilton. He takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, LSU.
Of course, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
And the Florida offense will take over 1st and 10.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Off the play fake on first down. They trap him and sack him back at the 10. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
LSU 42, Florida
14. And the Gators will kick this away to begin the second half. And it's a squib kick taken by one of the up men. Tackle made out at the 40. That's a good return. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. And they get the second half started with their running play. He's in the clear. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down.
Oh, I love how the quarterback takes his time on that ride to the back. I thought he might have to pull it out, but he hung on, gave it to the back, and it paid off for a nice gain.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
Let's go.
Grab behind the line. It's Anderson. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
With the catch, it's Anderson. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Man, I love to see these big fellas get a chance to make a play. Usually it's the guys on the edge, the linebackers, but here, the nose guard comes up with a sack.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And they've got the returner corralled. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. The Gators come up to the line in the hurry-up.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
To throw, it's Lagway. Oh, the pass rush gets home. And sack sets up second down.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
They'll tackle him right at the 31.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Third down coming up after that running play. Out of the gun now on third down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. They've already gone for it 4 times and converted twice. Here comes a 5th. There's contact on the throw. It's a 4th down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. Here he goes. Got the first down and still motoring. Tackle finally made to win at the 13-yard line.
Big runs like this are just demanding.
Florida.